Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Daily Energy. The day is Oostag Bifai de Mon. Oostag Bifai de Mon. It is the fifth day of August. It is a day of creativity, leadership, politics, cops, self care, organization, and action. Some do's today: do relax, release negativity, take care of you, create something, not something new, recreate and rework something um, that you have not finished previous. The reason why is because we are in Mercury retrograde. Now it explains my stuttering the other day, my speech impediment, and why impediment was the case. Okay, and so and why the whole throat change. Okay, because Mercury retrograde, it actually affects. It can affect your communication. So try to give people, if you love them, baby, try to give them a pass. If they're normally sweet and nice to you, and all of a sudden they move mean and nasty, some so to speak, they tend to like act seem like they're not themselves. Okay, try to give them a pass because there's a reason it's Mercury retrograde, which can affect the relationships and communication areas. Okay, all right. So also decision making. All right. It can cloud your thoughts. Okay. So you can't really like think clearly. Okay. Now, because it has the tendency of making you do the things that you would not normally do. For instance, in Mercury retrograde, I started um, being my authentic self because I would not normally do that for whatever reason. Okay. So defend and protect the less fortunate, guard against inflexibility, focus on a worthy cause, learn to make the right choice, release and heal from past issues, see things from a higher perspective, consider the effects of behavior, delay immediate gratification for future gain, bring about a positive change. Now, understand that today is for the day for politics, policing, and cops. It is also a day for you to take care of yourself, okay? But you will see more law enforcement today than you would typically any other day. Okay, so yeah, so you want to make sure you're following the law, you're going by the rules, regulations, etc. Okay, because they might be seeking about whom they may. All right, some do not be selfish. Do not be materialistic. Do not be manipulative. Do not be disruptive. Do not be ruthless. Okay, do not be ruthless out here in these streets, on these streets. Okay, do not be set in your ways. Do not be biased. Okay. Do not be demanding. Do not be stubborn. Do not hesitate. Do not be uncertain. Do not judge. Do not lose your temper. So, say for instance, you are faced with a situation and you have to deal with one of these cops out here in these streets, on them streets. All right. If you have to deal with them, try to keep your cool. Try not to lose your temper. Okay. Because things can easily go left when they're supposed to go right, especially between today and tomorrow. Okay. You want to really keep a mind, keep that in mind, and do not be harsh. Okay, do not be harsh because now it's going to be a lot of communication going on, some communicating going on, and some people are not going to be communicating in a way that is effective. Okay, so some things to remember: what you give is what you will eventually get. That's karma. That's reciprocity. What you put out, you will get back. Okay. All right. So remember, attitudes are contagious. That's what I learned from my sister. She used to say, Sneak, attitudes are contagious. And ever since I heard her say it, I've been saying it every time. Attitudes are contagious, baby. Remember, you are different to make a difference. Okay. Remember, the wrong choice is to quit on yourself. Remember to control your temper. Yeah, twice I said it because your friend got a little attitude problem. So I'm really talking to myself when I say it because I know I got an attitude problem. All right, remember to listen to your inner voice. Remember, life is precious. Remember to see past the mask. And I'm smiling because I see how people be like, you? No, no. That's not you got attitude. You've always been so sweet. Child, until you make me mad. All right. Remember to follow the law. Remember you matter too. Remember to plant and nurture your seeds. Remember to believe in yourself. Remember facing challenges helps you grow. Remember you are a light. Okay, so be a light. Remember to stay calm in the face of adversity. Oh, oh, one bowl of banana pudding, two bowl of sweet potato pies, three bowls of, let's see, what is my favorite? Of chitlins. Oh, I can't eat that no more because that's pork. Do they got beef chitterlings? I gotta find me some beef chitterlings. Oh wait, I can't eat that no more because I'm supposed to be vegetarian now. Three bowls of green beans, five bowls of mac and cheese, six bowls. Yes, baby, six bowls of cabbage. Cabbage is my favorite. Okay, so that's how you calm in the face of adversity. I mean, but if you eat meat, then you say, five bowls of hammers of hocks, five bowls of hammer hocks, six bowls of chicken, seven bowls of a good steak. I'm just being stupid, okay? Plate, all right, plate, not bowls, all right. But anyways, count, do whatever calming methods you use that, okay? They don't have to be bowls of food, child. Uh, that's that comfort eater in me talking, okay? From that comfort eating that you do when you try to run away from a situation and you work out by lifting. You'd be like, one, two, three. Uh-huh. That's the workout you do when you're down and out. Okay, so the need, okay, we need communication skills, we need listening skills, calm, focus, respect, higher guidance, intuition, self-mastery, caution, charm, action, forgiveness, movement, discipline, and compassion, okay? All right, because if you have compassion, then oftentimes you would be considerate and things might not escalate to the next level. Okay, order and structure and stability. Those are some things needed. Some ways to be realistic, be generous, be dedicated, be respectful. I had to make sure I push play. Be respectful, be determined, be be prepared, be analytical, be observant, be focused, be happy, be creative, be peaceful, be optimistic, be inspirational, be original. Okay, so the words of the day. So the words of the day, we have create and we have jock. Okay, so today is all about creativity. It's a day for overall creativity, about you being original. I get more energy today about creating um the uniqueness, or not creating the uniqueness. I guess you could say create your it factor, okay? Create what makes your it factor, okay? Or no, don't create it, but make it new, okay? Do something to make that thing pop, make it stand out, okay? Um Jock is a word of the day. When I first wrote Jock, I thought it was young Jock. I thought about young Jock. And since sometimes when I say celebrity names, something happens in the media concerning celebrities. Now I ain't gonna wish nothing bad on my charming friend young Jock that don't know me. Uh, but I call him charming because he has this like this little charm factor about him. But um, so I'm gonna say some good things are gonna happen because I don't want to say nothing bad is gonna happen to him. But I'm gonna read you the daily energies, okay? But it is, and his name might not even be Young Jock. It might be Yock, and I'm saying Jock. Okay. All right. Beer is a word of the day. All right. So I mean, let's say on the lesser factor, maybe he's out drinking a lot of beer, and if he is out you see them out drinking a lot of beer, or whoever this jock may be drinking a lot of beer, and it might not just be young jock. Okay, this is giving me sports energy. All right, they're out drinking, and let me see how this ends up. Okay. Something happens. Okay, I get pit and I get scar. They maybe it's an accident that happens. Somebody ends up falling in the pit, and luckily they walk away with just a scar. Okay, so they're going to get up from this. Okay, because I get the pit and then I got dock. But don't get down in the ditch of self pity either. All right, that's another type of pit. All right, that you have to come out of. All right, it might look like other people are going past you and they're doing stuff and that you're not doing, and the reason why is because you're still down in that ditch. And so of course it looks like you're not moving because you're not moving, and the only place you're moving is in the same boundary. Okay, because you can't do this. You got to climb. Okay, you got to climb out of that ditch of self-pity. So yeah, it looks like your ex is doing a lot better than you right now, but that's only because he or she is out of the ditch and you're still down in it. He or she has been able to move on, but you allowed them to stop you. So you can't allow nobody to stop you. You got to get out of that ditch yourself pretty. You got to let that scar be a scar. At least that scar indicates a healing. Okay. That scar indicates a healing. Just like I tell you, your pieces have purpose. You were broken down to the point of unbrokenness for a reason. That means you can't be broken no more, baby. All right. All right. So dock is what a day. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the. That's all I know. uh, I don't know if he say tides roll away, but don't be out there wasting no time. Okay, this ain't time for wasting time. You want to get out there and do what you need to do to align with the divine. All right, so don't waste no time. All right. And see, the next thing that I'm going to say is going to make what I said prior to make sense. Job. Job is a word of the day. All right. So that's why you can't be sitting on the dock of the bay wasting time. Okay. All right. You can't be sitting on the dock of the bay wasting time. You need to go out there and find a job, a job. All right. Because it's the time to get it, my friend. Yes, it is. It's the time to climb out of that ditch of self-pity. Don't worry about them firing you because you was at that job for 20 years, and they fired you right before you were able to retire, and they was trying to be funny about that thing, because in the end when it's all said and done, you're going to get the last laugh. They thought they was doing something, but they ain't seen nothing yet. They thought they was doing something, but when they see God do what God is going to do in your life, they're gonna realize that what they tried to do you didn't even compare to the blessings coming to you. We lose to gain, my friend. We lose to gain. All right. So understand that what they have is not the same. It can't even compare. It can't even touch it. Can't even get close to it. All right. Okay, so fish is a word of the day, okay, because it brings me in mind when we had the fish, a little bit of fish here and a little bit of bread here, and he took that fish here and he took that bread here and he multiplied it and made it more to feed the masses and the multitude. Do you hear me? That's what he's gonna do in your life, all right? All right, so corn is significant, okay? Corn is because it's about to be your season. It's about to be your time for harvest. So go out there and harvest your corn, okay? So because corn, it might be time to harvest corn. I don't know, but there's a reason corn came up. Corn, corn, not coins like on your feet, but corn. Um, the kind that you eat. I got an accent, child. I got an ebonics accent. Okay. Heal is a word of the day. And corn is significant because it's also a time for gardening. Okay. Um, and so it's harvest time. Harvest is harvest. My pears are almost ready. I didn't plant no corn. My garden, I've been working a lot. My garden's getting away from the child, but I'm gonna get back to it because I'm getting up the hill. All right, so that I can heal. All right, thankfully there ain't a call that's gonna make me have to do this video over again. So let me go. Dance is a word of the day. I got a lot of dancing energy, so I get a lot of celebration, friendship, commitment. Even though today is a day that I said stay away, stay away, I still get some good energy. Dance is, mother energy. Okay, mother energy is dance. So and nature, dance is nature and music. All right, so we'll get a lot of that, and maybe that's significant for young Jock. Maybe he has a song, new song coming out. Okay, tormented is a word of the day. Tormented is a word of the day. I don't know. Maybe you're watching scary movies. I don't know what to go with tormented, but hopefully not. Maybe nobody, hopefully not nobody bothering you in your sleep. You having nightmares or nothing like that. If you are, then you need a clearing, my friend. Okay, caring. All right, I like caring. Okay, caring, sharing is caring. I like that. But hit is a word of the day. So some people may be in that bad energy because I do got body as a day. And I'm not talking about like the body, yada, yada. I'm not talking about that type of body. I got body as the word of the day. And when I get body as a word of the day with some of the other words that I get, such as drink, scar, hit, I'm getting like in another kind of way, because there's certain days that I tell you not to go outside. There's certain days that I tell you that it's an ending. But today, tomorrow, and towards the end of the cycle, we do see this coming up to where to, people can transition today, because people are out here in this world thrill seeking, and they will be thrill seeking today and tomorrow, instead of putting that focus and that time and that energy into themselves. They're putting them that time and that energy into doing bad out here in these streets, on these streets. Okay, that's what they're trying to do. All right, antelope is significant. You may see some antelopes if you stay where antelopes are. Maybe a antelope run into a car and hit a car, put a dent in it. Um, or maybe you see a video of some antelopes dancing or some fish dancing. Okay, you got to connect all these words together, because anything can happen. Cop is significant today. We may see cops dancing. Okay, those who are higher vibrational. But then we also may see cops tormenting. Okay, cops hitting, cops beating body. Okay, and trying to hide the body. Okay, maybe it's a cop's body that's found, or is a cop that does something that tries to hide the body that he did because he didn't want to get in trouble. Okay, ideas significant. All right, let's see. Inform. Or maybe there's a cop that informs of another cop's action, or a cop that informs instead of he gives you a warning and say, yeah, I just give you a warning today, but next time I'm gonna tax that. Yeah. Okay, information. So take in a lot of information. Make sure you're being analytical today, and you're being very observant, because observation is a word of the day. So spirit wants you to pay attention today. Doctor is a word of the day. So whatever the scar is, um, maybe go to the doctor for it. If you think it's just a scar, maybe it's not a scar. Okay. But don't drink too much, because I get drink and I get doctor. Okay. Surgery. So some people are having surgery today. Um, and this could be related to any of the other words that I said today. Something about surgery, pod, two peas in a pod, or pod like peas. Okay, pick some peas. All right, agreement. Two peas in a pod means that you agree. Okay, agreement is the word of the day. So if you get along real good, then you're gonna be fine today. All right. And it's okay if y'all get along real good. You should be okay, because the respect level is there. Operation surgery. Okay. Um, an operation, because I got petty officer. It could be a military operation going on. But right now it's in observation form right now. Okay, I get words like authentic and original. Be your authentic, original self. All right, don't try to be nobody else, because you won't be successful at it, and you'll be doing yourself a world of injustice, because you will never be able to be fulfilled, and you will never be able to find your purpose. You will never be able to reach that level that you want of fulfillment. And I can say never, because if you're not trying to be you, you're trying to be somebody else, and then that means you'll never reach your destiny. Okay, at that stage. But once you do, you will. Okay, Italy is significant. I get fish, okay, and river. And so fish and river, I told you before about the cloud. The ash cloud might affect more than just, the main vicinity. It affects the trees, it affects the water. It poisons the fish, so to speak. So that's something that we might see happening, that fish may be affected in some kind of way, based on the things that are already taking place in the world. Okay, and fish being so significant, they might just run up on, may see a lot of fish dead on the beach. Something significant about the fish. Okay, I seen a thing about a rare whale this morning, so I don't think that's a coincidence. Okay, uh petty officer significant, so we got the navy, so we got water. All right, postal like post office, or people going postal. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to touch base on it, but I just know I heard it before. It doesn't mean crazy. So post office, so something significant may happen to the mail could be delayed, or somebody might do something to the mail. Lord hopes anthrax don't come back. But some we're going to see something more about the postal service, and maybe they're changing their rules and regulations, or changing their routes, changing their trucks. Excuse me. We'll see that over the next 1 to 3 days. Lust is significant. So lust, along with those past and agreements, um, it could be a good thing. But if somebody's lusting after your body, if you see somebody acting weird, they're watching you from afar, baby, get far. Okay, because that's that narcissistic energy, and they ain't playing. They trying to take you out. They trying to steal your substance and run off with your stuff. All right, your stuff. All right, so don't forget, because forget is the word of the day. So that's why spirit wants us to be observational, because it might be somebody spying and watching you and listening to you and thinking you don't know it. Okay, but take the time to promote your business today. Take some time to promote yourself. Promote is a good day to promote. Maintain um your inner being, your spiritually well versed self. I'm gonna say, I don't know what to say. Just maintain, just try to do your best to maintain, to stay afloat. Okay, all right, okay, do your best, do your best, do what you can, and then allow God to do the rest. Do your best. Okay, and perform is the word of the day. And overdose is a word of the day, which is a build up from a few days ago that I talked about overdose. Okay. It could have been in the video I did yesterday that I didn't post because I was so sleepy and I was so tired that I couldn't even post it. All right. But they want me to perform today, so let me perform with my Sharpie. I choose, I choose, I choose, I choose, I choose to show that I care for you. Hey, I want y'all ready. Y'all ain't ready. Hey, to show that I care for you, baby. That's the affirmation for today is I choose to show that I care with my action. Okay. I choose, baby, baby, I choose, baby, to show that I care for you. Ooh, 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 to show that I care for you. Come on now. Ooh, baby, I choose to show that I care for you. All right, that's enough of that. So that's the affirmation. I choose to show that I care with my actions. Journal prompt is I choose. Moon phase is the waxing crescent moon. The emo check is it is a time of growth and new beginnings. It is a great time to set intentions and start new projects. However, since we are in Mercury retrograde, it will not be a great time to start any new projects, but circle back and rework the projects that you have previously not finished. Okay. just kind of start over, do focus on a new goal within that project. For some, it will be a time of increased energy and motivation. It is a time of action. Ready, set, go. All right, a time of action. So do something. It is better, doing something is better than doing nothing. Some things that you may today, you may do some gardening, you may practice self-care, you may have difficult time communicating, okay? You may see more authority figures, you may have difficulty making decisions. It is a day of creation and self-care. All right, hopefully my video didn't stop. All right, all right. I do, I do, I do, I do. Baby, I love you. Woo! And it ain't even I do. It's supposed to be I choose, I choose, I choose, I choose to show that I care for you. Hey, hey, to show that I care for you, baby. Oh, oh, they told me to perform, okay? So I'm gonna get all into this. I choose, I choose, I choose, baby, I choose, I choose, I choose to show that I care for you, not with my words, to show that I care for you, but my actions, baby, I do, 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 I care, I care, I care, I care, I care. Baby, I care for you. Baby, I care for you. And so, you know what? Because I care for you, you get a heart. You get a heart. You get a heart. Hearts go out. Hearts go out.